Hey guys, my name is AngeliaAnn and welcome back to my channel and welcome to the second part of this speed build. Totally forgot what I titled it. I know it's like a family farmhouse type situation that I did build for a viewer and I'm very proud of it, and it was about time that we finished it. I've had this footage just kind of sitting on my hard drive because Island Living came out and I was like, mermaids! So yeah, so I decided, you know what, let's finish up this speed build little series. So it looks like I'm trying to figure out this whole bathroom situation in this room. I've tried so hard to make this one work, because you know how I like my curved walls, you know, like my angled ones, because it makes things a little bit more interesting, and to me it feels a bit more open. That's also probably because that's how my house is. And also my lip is bleeding again because life is horrible. So yeah. Oh yeah, and I added back. I was like, you know, I'm pretty sure it comes back. But I wasn't sure. Did I just see a gnat? Because I swear I just got attacked by one like a few seconds ago. Before I started recording this, and I wasn't too happy about it. And I'm not too happy if he's here. So I'm on the lookout. My lip is bleeding. It's not a good time. Anyway, it looks like I'm rearranging things in here. I knew that I wanted to have the showers with the tubs because in the family that was building it for this viewer, they have toddlers and kids, so it just makes obviously more sense to have a tub available to be able to bathe the toddlers and all of that. And yeah, I'm just like shifting the counters a little bit to try to give more room to the door where the counter meets it, so it doesn't like, you don't smack into the freaking counter every time you open the stinking door, you know? So I am putting in some hampers because laundry day is one of the packs that we are utilizing. I believe it was oh, looks like I'm pausing here. I was probably looking at something. I don't know what I was doing exactly, or if it's just my computer not being able to render this because I have it at like 500% for the speed because I have a lot of footage and I was like, I don't want to drag this out to 3 parts, so let me just speed it up a little bit more and then we'll just kind of smush everything together. So probably maybe the last part of this video it'll be, you know, just building to some music, because I don't know if I can talk for like almost 35 minutes it looks like. I'm not exactly sure how long this is gonna be. But I do really like the way this bathroom turned out, and this entire like downstairs bedroom I think is really cute. And I love the slightly purple tints that we have going on. Like, it's not obnoxiously purple, it's not obnoxiously like lavender or whatnot, it's just like a very subtle lavender. Oh yes, we're using Parenthood as well. There we go. I was like, where's that tile from? Oh, that's right, that's Parenthood. I really hope we get more stuff like that, by the way, like just more tiles. Even just like sectioned off tiles that go like above the counter, because I really like that look in kitchens to have, you know, you have the countertop and then you have like the cabinets and in between there's just tile, but the rest of it's actually painted. I think that's really cool. I don't know, you know, to have like a backsplash or whatever it's called. I don't know, my mom's been talking about doing that for years and we still haven't done it. I've even picked out tiles because she's like, hey, which ones do you like? I'm like, oh, I like this one, and it never happens. I believe I'm bringing the green just to balance it out a little bit more, and I actually really like the color of that bed. So there is that. Again, working with like base game beds is honestly the worst thing in the entire world, by the way. Like, they're not cute. Like, I appreciate that we got recolors of doors and whatnot, but I feel like they should have given us a little bit more swatches for the base game beds and the couches, because a lot of them are not that cute or appealing in the slightest. So I really wanted to do this little back porch area. I thought it'd be really cute, and it was in like the little layout I had. Did I have blueprints for this? I don't remember. I might have had some blueprints for this that I was trying to follow along with. I think I did. And I really liked this little back porch area. I thought it was really sweet, so I wanted, you know, make it livable and usable, and I wanted to put stuff out there. And as you can see, I'm having some issues with the columns getting in the way, which is a little bit annoying, but I'm pretty sure we overcame it, and it looks pretty darn cute out there. Just to have like a nice little area outside where they can hang out. And yeah, I thought it was really sweet out there. I'm quite proud of it. I love these fans, and now they turn the correct way, so there is that. Move objects, best cheat ever, to be honest, because it just makes everything perfect. I'm still in love with this kitchen. Like, I was very apprehensive about this kitchen when I first started it, but it came out amazing. And I really wanted to use this little place because there are kids in this family, so it's like, you know, my mom used to, like, put stuff I made her everywhere, so of course they're probably gonna do the same thing, so I really wanted to put those up there. I think I was looking for... what did I put up there? I think I was looking for the little, like the planter box thing, but I don't remember if there it is. I think I put it in the middle of that table, actually. I just thought it would be cute, so I put some candles up there. Honestly, a lot of this is a surprise to me again too, guys, so, like, I remember what I did, but I don't remember what I did at the same time. Like, I'm like, oh, that's fun. I'm smart. I did that. I'm proud of myself. Another issue I was having was, like, the freaking lighting in that room. I wish they would, there's the gnat. I see him. I wish they would fix the lighting for the archways, because it just, like, it bleaches out one room and then it, like, darkens part of the other room, and it's the most bizarre lighting I think I've ever seen. Like, we have arches in our house. It doesn't distort lighting like that. Like, there's a visible line. It's just weird to me. I don't understand it. I'm hopeful they'll eventually fix it. Please. I am very excited about the new Create a Sim update that we're getting, with, like, the story thing. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Obviously, if you have, like, a specific character in mind, you know, with, like, if you already have one in your head, you probably wouldn't use it. Oh, I was really wanting to put windows there, by the way. I thought that'd be super cool, but again, it, like, bleaches out the lighting, and it looks weird, so I didn't use them because I didn't want the lighting to be all screwed up. You know, I like nice even lighting to where you can actually see, and an area is not super bleached out to where it's just, like, blinding you. I don't know, again, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. It makes sense, obviously, if they're placed outside for the light to come streaming in, but it almost does, like, a weird opposite inside. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I'm sure you guys know exactly what I mean, because I can't be the only one that has this issue. But yeah, obviously with, like, Create a Sim, if you have a specific idea in mind, you probably aren't going to use the story thing, but I think it's really cool if you're just wanting to make a random sim, or even for challenges. Like, I wonder if you could... I'm assuming you probably can't use the story mode when, like, say if your sims have kids, and, like, obviously you can randomize their traits. I'm assuming you probably can't do the little personality quiz when they age up in-game. I don't know, I think that'd be cool if you could have that option. Like, the first time you go into casts with that sim, you get the option to have the little story mode. I think that would be fun. That would actually be a lot of fun, because I feel like it would add a bit more randomness and more fun to, you know, generation challenges and stuff like that. I don't know, I feel like that would be cool. So here's the little office. I think this came out really cute. It's pretty simple. I was really wanting that little plant there, but I'm pretty sure we just used that one because it was, like, sticking through the wall, and I was like, okay, well, plants don't morph into walls in real life, so I'm not gonna morph this into the wall. Because I thought that would be probably quite weird. And I really wanted to put that little bulletin board thing up there so they could collect postcards and whatnot if they wanted to. Like, look at that wall where the archway is. It's just completely gray. And the walls are, like, not that color. I don't know, it's so weird. It's so weird. Have I changed the door color yet? Did I ever change the door color? I don't remember. I actually think I built this before we got the door update. So, dear Lizzie, if you end up changing the door color with the new update, please feel free to. Because I'm pretty sure I wanted to make it, like, all white. And there really wasn't that option. Like, the frames are always colored in this one, in that particular door, and that was, like, the 2, is that a 2? I think that's a 2 on the little grid, I'm not sure. Yeah, see, I got rid of the archway because the lighting was driving me nuts, so I just put in the little columns because I was like, you know what, we can make our own freaking archway. and have decent lighting, and it works. So that's pretty much my solution now. If I'm gonna use any sort of archways, I'm just gonna cut out the wall because I feel like it's 10 times easier. And it just makes a little bit more sense to not have crazy bleached out lighting. I do some decoration in this little hallway. Like, there's really not that much you can do with it. But, you know, I still try to make everything look lived in, like it's an actual house. I don't remember do I just put that plant there? Is that all I do? It might actually be all that I do. I'm pretty sure I put a rug. Yeah. Just, you know, give it something else, because, you know, a lot of people have rugs in their hallway, especially if they have hardwood floors like this. We have all carpeting, so, like, we don't really have a ton of rugs. We have mostly rugs where, like, the linoleum is in the kitchen, and, like, the front door where the tile is. Because that makes sense, you don't want to slip. So the upstairs is kind of going to be, like, essentially the kid zone. I'm really happy with how the girls' room turned out. It's very cute, but I actually really like the boys' room when we get to it. It's really fun. Also, my jaw is like freaking killing me from talking so much already because I'm like super excited about this build because I'm like, I haven't seen this in a while. I did a good job. I believe I switch around a lot of the stuff in the rooms too, so you're gonna be seeing me doing a little switcheroo, like a lot, actually, not just a little bit. It's gonna be a lot. I'm gonna warn you now. Yeah, I'm just kind of resizing some things. I'm trying to remember whose room is whose. I think I make like a little playroom. Yeah, I make a playroom. I kind of open that up to be a hallway just to make it a little bit more A, open, and B, I guess a little bit more realistic because most houses have hallways. Although, at my old house, all of our rooms were, like, kind of in that block structure, like you do in Sims games without, like, little hallways in between. Like, the stairs went straight up, and then if you took a left, and then took, like, another sharp left, it was a long hallway, but it was, like, up against the railing, and all the doors were, like, lined up right there. So it really wasn't a hallway. It was just kind of overlooking the stairs, and leading to all the bedrooms. Oh man, I really hope we get like spiral stairs or L-shaped stairs, any sort of different stairs, please. And I know we have like it's a rumor that we have another new expansion coming out this year. I'm really, really, really hoping for Generations, and I know that's like everyone wants University. I mean, I don't particularly want University. I could care less. I would use it when it came out, but I probably wouldn't use it on the daily basis. For me, I would rather see something more like Generations, because, okay, and follow my logic here. If you're, with Generations, you'd be adding, like, extracurricular activities for, like, the kids and the teenagers, and hopefully some stuff for the freaking elders, but those kids and those teenagers are gonna grow up to go to university, right? So it would make sense to bring out Generations first and then University, because then we could have more subjects to go through, more skill sets to go through, you know, more curriculum, you know, like, say if like a teenager's involved in baseball or something, they could then get like a scholarship for baseball, you know what I mean? Just to add a little bit more depth for when we do get University, like kind of stack them on top of each other. I feel it would make less sense to do University first and then, hey, here's some more curriculum that you can now add to University. I don't know, it makes sense in my brain to do it in that order, but I also really just want Generations. Also, I love my little brick accent walls. I think they look adorable. The playroom, I think I was going for like a foresty type feel. I wanted it to feel like fun and different. I don't know, don't judge me. But yeah, I really want Generations, because wasn't that the one that we got spiral stairs in Sims 3? I don't know, I've only briefly played The Sims 3. The Sims, and it kind of scared me. They looked a little bit like porcelain dolls, and porcelain dolls scared the crap out of me. But B, it was incredibly, incredibly laggy. I could not run that game to save my life, so I love the way her room turned out. It's so sweet. And yes, I used the rug, Joey, before you even start yelling at me, because it fit in perfectly, okay? It's a little girl's room. It was about to be a teenager, I'm pretty sure, so I tried to not add in too many kid stuff. Or at least make it something that you could easily change into a teenager's room. You know, you could upgrade certain things or whatnot. I'm pretty sure I added in the little diary as well. I thought that'd be really cute. You know, I don't know. I had a diary when I was a kid. I didn't really use it, but I had like 4 because everyone just kept giving them to me like for Christmas and my birthday. Oh, you're a little girl, here's a diary. Yeah, I didn't use them too often because the thing that bothered me about diaries, when you open them, like there's that seam in the middle of the book, obviously, and like when you flip the page over to write on the back of it, you're like battling against that seam, and it drove me nuts, so I did not like writing in them. I hated writing for that reason. I liked binders because like you weren't like battling against the page trying to turn on you again, you know? I don't know, maybe that doesn't make sense to some people, but it makes sense to me, and clearly I was showing signs of my OCD back then, which no one noticed. Anyway, so this is the playroom. I'm kind of just plunking some stuff in here that I know I wanted in the playroom that I thought would be important, or just stuff that I wanted in there, honestly. I was kind of just going through all of the kids' stuff to get the certain things that I would want to put into these bedrooms and make them look a little bit more lived in. Just a little bit more lively, so like stuff they can use and all of that fun stuff, you know? Because like when you're going room by room, it can sometimes be a little bit difficult to remember, well, what was that thing I was looking at like 10 minutes ago? I forgot. So I just grab them and place them. I also really wanted to use those balloon lights, but those bleach out rooms too, and it makes me crazy because they're so cute. Granted, you could just turn them off, but obviously I don't have a live mode option because I was just building without a family there. So I could not do that. I could not turn the stupid light off, so I'm pretty sure I end up deleting them because they drove me crazy. So this is the little toddler's room. It came out really adorable. Like, I'm just gonna pat myself on the back because it's absolutely adorable. I'm wondering if they're gonna fix the nightmare issue with that nightlight. Hopefully. I don't know, maybe they have and I just haven't noticed. I don't know. But this room ends up being really sweet. Yeah, look how bright that light is. I don't understand. And I really wanted to use those little cloud lights, but honestly, those saucer lights, I feel like bring the best lighting. You know, it's not too yellow, it's not too blue, it doesn't bleach out the room like crazy, and you can downsize them and you can barely see them, so whatever. So I'm just like putting in some little stuffed animals just to make, you know, it look like an actual kid's room. Because I don't know about you guys, but like I still have stuffed animals all around. I don't know, I feel like that's something you don't really grow out of. I'm sure some people do, but I like stuffed animals. They're fun and they're adorable, so whatever. And obviously, probably like 95% of mine are all Disney. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm looking at my Princess Minnie right now, and my Ariel pillow, and my Pooh Bear, and I have Thumper. It's a problem. Oh, it's also like 1,000 degrees in my room. Surprise, surprise. It's also why I'm recording this, because it's a little bit easier than trying to be super creative and recording in a Let's Play. When your brain is completely dead because it's so freaking hot in your room. Yeah, this room, it's so cool. I love it. I gave it like a space theme. Because I really like that wallpaper. I know it's like the toddler wallpaper or whatever, but I think it looks really cool. I like this wallpaper in general. I use it quite a bit, actually, which I'm sure you've all noticed, but this particular one with the dark blue reminds me a lot of space, so with that bed there that also has a space theme, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go for it. Like, let's turn this into like a blue and purple and like green room. Let's make this fun. I don't know, it made sense to me. I really like it. I'm super proud of this room. Like, yes, this room is cool. I wish I had like some CC. Obviously, I didn't build this with CC or with most of the packs, so, you know, I did the best I could to make it this way. I also really wanted to put these little shoes in all their rooms because I thought that'd be adorable. Like, you know, their parents are saving their little shoes and whatnot. Like, I know a lot of parents do like the handprint thingy and like the clay or whatever it is. Cement? I don't what is it? I think it's clay. I don't know. My parents never did that, so whatever. I just made like the little hand turkeys in like kindergarten where you would like dip your hand in the paint and like plunk it down onto the paper or cut it out or whatnot. Yes, that was my childhood. I was also in the Girl Scouts. Actually, it was brownies because I was too young to join Girl Scouts, but it wasn't fun. I quit because my troop leader, we didn't do anything. All the other troops would like go to field trips and do cool stuff. We sat in her house and did crafts, and that was it. So I quit because it wasn't fun. It did not enrich my life at all. But yeah, I'm just adding some more, you know, usable items and then like posters and stuff to make it look like a kid's room. So, you know, I put like the clothes on the floor and like papers everywhere. You know, that makes sense. And that room is super cool. Do I leave that light there? I don't remember. I might have actually left that light there. I know I used some plants and stuff, but it looks like we're sort of coming to the end of this. Looks like we're almost finished. I think we just have to do this playroom, the bathroom, and then like do the outside with like plants and such. I don't believe I added a ton of stuff to the outside of the house, if only because I didn't want to add to the bills. You know, when it's like my build and I'm the one that's having to suffer the consequences of the money, you know, that's fine. When it's other people, I feel bad. So I try to withhold from that. You know, I added some little trees and stuff. I decided to go against that tree wallpaper because, you know, those trees kind of blended in, and I really like the blue. I don't know. I was really feeling the blue, apparently. You know, it's kind of like... Blue is very calming. It's just one of those colors that it has that effect, so I think that's why I probably went with it. And also I really like that rug, so let's be real, that was probably the reason why. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this build. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, just adding in some more plants to make stuff look, you know, a little bit more livable. Yeah, I just kind of plunked a couch there. Don't ask me why, but it's there, and it happened, okay? Yeah, move objects, because apparently it was like clunking into the door. I don't know. Like, sure, it's a rug. I'm pretty sure the door can go over the rug, but whatever, that's fine. Yeah, I switched those two around because I feel like that made a tiny bit more sense than to have this giant, well, it's not a giant table, but to have like a table right there where it can easily fit in that little nook right there, so, you know, just adding in some pictures. We don't have a ton of options with like base game and Parenthood and Laundry Day in terms of like paintings and whatnot, so I just kind of duplicated the same ones, because, yeah. I don't believe this bathroom stays this way. I really don't remember me leaving it that way. Did I actually leave it that way with that giant freaking counter? Maybe I did. No, there we go. I was gonna say, I'm like, I don't think I would have left a giant wall of just countertops for no reason. I mean, they're just kids mostly up here. I mean, obviously the parents are gonna be up there and whatnot, but like, it made zero sense, so I changed that. Really was making use out of a lot of the Parenthood stuff because, I mean, obviously it just, you want to use the packs if you have them. The textures tend to be a little bit nicer in the packs, whether it be game packs, stuff packs, the textures tend to be nicer than the base game stuff, so that's what I did it for. Also, if you just heard that little thunk, that was my hair hitting the chair, because my hair, I just got done washing it, and it just keeps, like, dripping down my back. Yeah, this bathroom's actually really cute too, now that I'm looking at it. I really love that tile. I really want to get more of that stuff. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure now we're doing the outside, so we're almost at the end of this, and I've actually managed to talk for pretty much all of this. I thought I was going to have to resort to, like, using just music as like an overlay so I didn't have to keep talking. But we're actually almost done. There's like maybe 5 minutes left. So again, I didn't want to overdo it on the outside, but I didn't want to make it look nice. So I'm sorry if the bills are a lot, just delete some of the plants. But I swear I did not try to go overboard. Oh man. I just want to use like Sulani plants everywhere now, especially like those ground flowers, because those look perfect like pretty much anywhere. And they cover like a lot of surface area so you can really cover some stuff up. Yeah, I always put plants up against the stairs now because I want to cover up the side of the stairs, because what really irks me is that you can't match the foundation wallpaper to the stairs, and to me that makes 0 sense. Like, I feel like I should be able to match that. I'm just gonna throw that out there. So I always try to just like cover it up. You can get pretty close with some wallpapers, but a lot of them, honestly, you can't. It's kind of annoying. Also, I really wish you could further place stuff under like foundations, or just like push it back a little bit, you know, because like I forgot what I was trying to say. Oh, when like the plants have the 4 grid things, I'm like completely losing my words right now. You can't play, like, they just keep jumping up. It's like, no, you're not even touching the freaking foundation. What are you doing? Just stay there. It drives me a little bit crazy, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, we're just adding in some trees, and we add in some like activities to the backyard and whatnot. Just again to make it a little bit more livable and usable for this family, so they can actually do some stuff back here. But we keep it pretty simple. I do think I'm going to leave the rest of this to some music, because I am getting a little bit tired of talking and just babbling on about absolutely nothing. And my jaw is kind of hurting because I need to go get a root canal. As in, like, the infection is like screwing up everything from the stupid tooth. But yeah, so this is the final build. This will be the final speed build video of this one in particular. I am hoping to be doing some more builds with like the Sulani stuff, because obviously I think I have like 2 or just 1 build to finish. I have a bar I want to finish, but I haven't been filming that one. I've just kind of been building it off screen. It's gonna be looking like the Tiki Room from, well, technically all Disney parks, but modeled more after the one from Walt Disney World because it looks a little bit cooler on the outside, but we have one in California as well. But anyways, I'm gonna leave the rest of this to music. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you have a magical day, and I will see you guys next time.